I was also very surprised at just how young you were when you started X-Files. You're 24, and you lied to the producers and said you were 27. I'm not sure what difference.
3 years.
Yeah. Oh, is it 3?
Yeah. I'm really glad I chimed
Eduardo,
in.
could you check that on the internet, please?
Yep, it's 3.
But that is so young to get.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was playing somebody who had degrees already and had, was already in the FBI and had gone through medical school. So, I should have been not 24 for it to be real.
Sometimes when people have that success and they're young, they don't enjoy it. Did you enjoy that fame for,
No.
that you didn't enjoy
Hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hated it. I mean, I think we were very lucky that we were shooting up in Vancouver for the first 5 years because, when we were in LA, we had the experience that a lot of celebrities did at that time, which was followed everywhere and chased down the street and photographed with kids in playgrounds and all that kind of stuff, which I found disturbing, and it really angered me. I pointed my car at many paparazzi over the years. And so being up there and not having that, it just didn't exist up in Vancouver, was very freeing. And also it just felt like it was separate from the business.
Yeah.
And I think that kept us a little saner than we might have gone.
Plus, the schedule on a show like that, and X-Files in particular, was grueling.
Yeah.
You're probably have to be, and sometimes that's the savior. Like I always found a lot of times the work, if I have to do an intense amount of work, it saves me at the same time because I have to be locked in. If you're in Vancouver and you have to be on set at, 5, 6 in the morning and the productions go on and on. This went on for 9 years.
Yeah.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
Yeah. But we, our as you know, you start at 5 a.m., but by the time you get to Friday, your call time is 1 p.m. because you have 12-hour or 11-hour turnarounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'd shoot until the middle of Saturday. And they were, 16, 17-hour days. And we shot 7 pages a day, and there were, it was mostly the two of us pretending to be the smartest people on planet Earth, and which meant that we had a lot
dialogue.
to say.
Yeah, I mean, the speeches are fantastic, but they are it's interlocking prose, and I mean, you guys were so good, but you could just toss it off. But I know that took an incredible amount of work to get there.
Yeah. It did. Chris told me, that there was a particular way that we used to speak in the show that wasn't a normal rhythm and syntax. It was slightly backwards, which felt like it was almost part of the cryptic aspect of the series. And it wasn't until we were working on this, I think the second feature, and I was sitting in a parked vehicle waiting to shoot, and our showrunner and creator, Chris Carter, came up to me, who was directing the feature. And he said, he looked at my sides where my lines were, and he said, "Look, no widows." And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, no widows on your little paragraphs that each character has. The word went all the way to the end with the period, so there wasn't any. You didn't end halfway through that line,
right,
so it was a perfect
Oh.
rectangle. So the dialogue was designed
Visually.
Wow.
for 9 years.
Wow.
That's incredible.
So you're struggling.
Wow.
You're struggling with his OCD. Yeah, that's incredible.
It was like, you fucking kidding me?
Just so it looks a certain way on the page.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's frustrated
Amazing.
student of architecture.
Yeah.
I know.
I love him and I appreciate him, and I don't mean to call him out because it's such a fantastic, it's like, it says so much. I mean, it's like,
Was that his term, widows? So
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
if a word's broken in
assumed-
half, I guess it's lost its other half.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I guess.
Sad.
or even the line is broken in half.
Yeah.
The actual, yeah.
I love that, and I'm going to start
I know.
structuring the podcast
What
that
if you
way.
just adjust the margins? No? No.
Yes.
You know what I love? If we go down this rabbit hole for the entire chat with Gillian, we never get out of it. Her publicist crashes through the door. Enough! Enough!
Why are you talking about margins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you switch the font? Thanks, Sona. Show had an incredible impact, and famously, there's this term, the Scully effect, where a lot of young women were watching, and it was unusual at that time, sadly.
To see a smart woman on TV.
To see a really smart, empowered, independent woman on television who was incredibly well educated and confident, and
an equal to her coworker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
in principle.
Yeah, not a bauble, not and this was, a lot of women have said they saw that show and it made them want to go into STEM, made them want to maybe try to be in the FBI, which is remarkable.
Yeah.
I
I still have people coming up to me and telling me that they are a physicist because of Scully, or a police officer, or fill in the blank.
Yeah.
It still happens.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I don't know. It's a nice.
It's cool.
It's a nice
very
gift.
Cool. I mean, it's been written into textbooks and stuff, and still, not only does it still exist in a way, even though, it isn't a weekly TV show, but there's a lot of people whose lives the show really affected, whether they watched it with their parent who's no longer alive, or they watched it during a difficult period of time for them, or I still have people that come up to me that say they watch it every day.
Oh.
But it feels like a rite of passage for them to pass it on to their kids. And so there are whole new generations that are discovering it, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. You can, you make friends with all these people you haven't met. Where in a way you have this very powerful connection. Which is nice, and it's enduring. I applaud you, and I also applaud myself.
Why you?
What?
I just thought it for symmetry.
No.
Looking at how it
doesn't
would
need
look
it.
on the
You're
page,
No,
you want to
no.
make sure that.
This is the time we can have a widow. Just let